Yo, what's going on? This is the L7C bringing you the last crazy duel in the 3 straight that I said I was going to upload. So holding on to that promise for the L7C. So this is the third one. If you look at my hand, we got a Fusion Deployment, Dark Magic Circle, Ice Dragon's Prison, Eternal Soul, Fallen of Albaz. They got Destrudo, Lightsworn Summoner, Chaos Dragon Levineer, Argudo Ancient Sentinel, Chaos Betrayer. This is the craziest out of the 3 uploads of this week. So definitely just let's get right into it. So I go first. I get Circle. I don't remember if I hit. I don't hit at all, so it's kind of rough. We do Fusion Deployment. We get Dark Magician. End turn. So we got Dark Magician, Eternal Soul, Ice Dragon's Prison. First turn. Kind of standard by me. I don't know what they're playing. They do Reasoning. They choose 4. And then we see the first thing dumped in there. So you got some Ashizu. You got some Lightsworn. Ashizu Lightsworn? Is that what we're going to call this? But this is a crazy game. So they go into Summoner. They do Destrudo. They go into the Dark Charmer. They destroy the Dark Charmer on purpose because they want to search a Dark Monster. Tier Elements. Dark Monster right there. Go to main phase 2. Then they're going into all of their different things. Here comes the milling. Here comes everything. So that is Chain Link 4 all in the grave. For my opponent Perform Pow, he comes back. Another thing. We're just going. We're going. So they're milling on my thing too. So I know they're playing a mill type deck. And they just keep going with their Lightsworn. I instantly am just like, alright, I'm going to banish 2 of you because I don't want you coming back. They do Chaos Space. And they just keep going. Minera. Then I do Eternal Soul. Just to special summon the Dark Magician, which wasn't in the grave until they milled it. So I was able to get the Dark Magician, and I already have a Soul Servant in there. So I'll get to the banish here, and I'll get to send my original Dark Magician because of Rod. But he chained, so I do not get the Rod. So we're just going back and forth at this point. They're still going. This is still their first turn. Chaos Dragon Levineer. We'll get to destroy 2 cards. Oh, no, he only gets to bring back the card, the Lightsworn right here. And if you see, they're going. I'm also paying attention to his deck. He only has 5 cards in deck. He does a Gusto Emerald. So he's going to circle back 3. And then another tier element comes out. Now this Chaos Betrayer. He banishes one of my Dark Magicians, not great. Chaos Angel comes, banishes Eternal Soul. Eternal Soul goes off. Dark Magician's destroyed. So, this is what he was able to do on main phase 2. Got the Chaos Betrayer, Lightsworn Shaman, Chaos Angel, who's very strong, as we all know, and Gusto Emerald. 18 cards engraved in my 10. He's already banished 1 Dark Magician. He was, luckily for us, he sent a Soul Server, but he's already sent off Brand of Fusion. I'm already noticing that. So there's no point of keeping the Albaz going, and I'm checking in my graveyard what's up. So I go, first I do Soul Servant there, and then I summon Fallen of Albaz, discard the Rainbow Karibo, so I have that in the grave for later because I'm assuming I'm going to survive. And I'm able to Fusion Summon with his Chaos Angel. The reason being is that Chaos Angel, Synchro Summon with Lights, you control unaffected by monster effects, and then Dark, but Fallen of Albaz's effect, he's Fusion Summoning. So we were able to get around that. Keep going. Now I got Mirror Jade, and I got Ice Dragon's Prison. He's going to cast, and I'm paying attention to his deck. I'm like, I just need to survive. This is a lot going on. He only has 575 life points left. Destrudo comes back. Now we got a Baron to floor. I do Mirror Jade's effect. To try and banish Baron to floor. Mirror Jade, and then Baron to floor does this other effect to just, negate Mirror Jade. But then I'm going to activate Mirror Jade's effect at the end of this turn. All of their monsters are going. So I need to survive until the end of this turn. Which, if you're looking at the game state, it's really tough right now. So now he gets another Emerald, one of my favorite cards. Circling back to Chaos Angel. I'm like, I don't want Chaos Angel going back to the deck. The reason I did that is because I don't know if he's running 1 or 2. We can actually check right now. This is actually a pretty good extra deck. So he is only running one Chaos Angel. He would have been able to make that again, which I would have no way to against it. So I'm like, I'm going to take it, and it's 3,500. Effects are negated, but he's currently still the strongest attack-wise monster on the field, so that's why I took it. And obviously it tried to do that, but it can't activate its effect. So we're going there. Now we got Appaloosa. Celine, I'm like, alright, here comes some usually access code talker shenanigans. That's typically what people do, Celine the access code. But no, he goes Boral End, and he drops a Judgment Dragon. Judgment Dragon, he can't do the effect, pay 1,000. He thinks he's going to win this game. The reason being is because Boral End, super strong Boral monster, amazing. Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and neither player can target with monster effects. So I know he's going to crash here, and then attack, and somehow try and win. I also know that since Judgment Dragon's on the field, he has to mill the next 4 cards of his deck. He only has 4 cards left. 4 cards left right now. Like, we're in survive. Like, this is crazy, and this is what I'm thinking during this process. It's like, I gotta survive this turn, and I'll win. So he attacks, and again, this is why I sent the Rainbow Karibo off the discard instead of keeping it, because it can come back from the grave and play defense one more time. Baron the Floor attacks, and then end phase, Judgment Dragon is going to send the 4, and Mirror Jade goes off, and he loses the monsters. So I just draw a card, Dictator of D, summon. They draw, they can't. We win because their cards cannot be. We had a full deck out. That is crazy in 2023. I'm pretty sure my opponent was not expecting to lose by deck out. And if you look at the monsters that he or she summoned throughout this game, these are some of the strongest monsters in the game. Boral End Dragon was summoned. Chaos Angel. I was able to get around a Chaos Angel. I was able to get around Baron the Floor. I was able to get around multiple Daiuso Emeralds. I was able to get around Celine. I was able to, and a Judgment Dragon dropping. I was able to get around all of that, and we were able to survive on a deck out. That's why you got to notice. This is one of those games where you got to know the game state. You got to know what's going on. You got to know what you have, and you got to know your win condition. In this case, it was a deck out, and it was a really fantastic duel. And this was the craziest out of the 3 uploaded. So yeah, win by deck out, freaking wild, man. Can't draw any cards. L7C, take care.